here is part of the tour of the museum that I wanted to see the most. It's where the serial killer stuff is at. Everything is authentic. I might try to steal something. No, probably won't. But let's go inside and see what they got. Upon entering the curtain, world famous serial killer Hector. No, check it out. Manson's sweatpants. And look, the sign from their house, some Spawn Ranch. How cool is that?
Spend time together and listen to each other and search together. And we started searching scriptures. We started searching everything we could get our hands on. New Age material. Everything we could find that would open our heads. We really realized that all of the searching that we were doing was superficial. That where we were really getting help.
How crazy is this? Jim Jones glasses. Wow.
Now, what we know, or we understood later, that what was happening during that time was we were what is historically called.
Did you know it wasn't really Kool-Aid, it was Flavor Aid?
Huh?
Wasn't that really Kool-Aid, it's Flavor Aid.
Whatever it was. I called Kool-Aid because that's what I was talking about. I remember Jim, that shit was all over the TV back then.
Not knowing what was going on. A total change of focus. Just dropping of everything of the past and being absolutely compelled to go.
So Hector, you said don't drink the Kool-Aid?
No, not even knowing.
It was actually Flavor Aid. And these packets are from that area. Wow.
Reverse.
That is.
All of the people in the periphery of your life to turning into you. Think that you've lost your marbles. You've gotten duped by someone who has a spell on you, will lead you down a crooked path, or into some sort of witchcraft or occult endeavor. And unfortunately, that seems to be
The Necronomicon.
now, let's talk about what is awakening from a different perspective. Let's discuss reincarnation.
Whatever this dude, they were like,
Not the typical Eastern
That one.
view of reincarnation or the caste system progression, or that you're going to come back in another life as a bird or a monkey.
Was told this shit right here is some scary shit to listen to. Let's give it a try.
Oh, damn. What is it? What is it?
Jim Jones.
Incarnation and recognizing that certain individuals that have been historically recognized in biblical times in the past for the people who are always questioning, what is that then reappearing? Is that Moses or Elijah? Who was John the Baptist? Could he have been so and so? And what did Jesus mean when he said you have to be born again? But to even look at it more from common sense, which is often a good measure, a good judge of the kind of sense that comes from our Heavenly Father. Common sense doesn't tell us that our Heavenly Father would put a soul into this world and let us spend a few months.
Listen to it.
What is that? Tell me.
Huh?
What is it? Tell me.
You just gotta listen to it, man. It's from the choir. Fucking Jim Jones saying shit. We're tracking. Now 13 is mass suicide. They all kill each other.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, cool listen to.
As people call the Bible, I say as people call it, I'll determine whether it's only authentic record we have of the people of God's relationship.
Check this out. The human spine of Anton LaVey.
Uh-oh.
Now, what do you mean by this age? We're talking about this age is such a small possibility.
How badass is that?
Get this all his books.
Yeah.
The next car.
Crazy, isn't it?
I got you.
Anton LaVey.
Room coming up next. Look like it.
It's time to enter the room I've been waiting to enter. Let's check it out.
On the go for Democrats as Norwood Park committeeman. A visit with Rosalynn Carter, the First Lady during the Carter administration. DC right here is hiding the fact that there are bodies buried under his house. He's the great deceiver.
I always felt that service community and service to others, you know, in my religious background, I thought if you serve other people, it'll come back to serve you. You know, I've always believed that way with generosity.
So he looks for good and he's generous. Why did he kill 33 people? Nobody knows, but the psychiatrists talk about how obsessive and meticulous he is, enough to kill repeatedly and to stack his victims in a careful and ordered manner, like cordwood under his house. Even now, he's obsessed and meticulous with his life. What's your life like?
Day to day, I live it day to day. If you want to know what my life is like, I log it every day. For the last 12 years, all you gotta do is ask. I can tell you everything. I can tell you it's the first meeting that served me here because I do it daily. Every phone call, everything that I do, every time an officer's around me is logged. Every movement that I make is in the book.
And he and his lawyers have a log on his victims, too. Everything they did before they were killed.
You know, when I tell you I've got background information on it, we took each one of them by, we took each one of the victims, and this is by their names or by their indictment numbers. And what we did with each one of them, we profile sheets on them. We wanted to know what this kid was into, what his background was.
Chicago psychiatrist Daniel Johanna of Northwestern University spent a few hours this week screening the interview.
He's very attentive to our details. So we sort of
Going in here.
the office. And that's how...
Have any questions or concerns or feeling good? Yep. Lots of Gacy.
One thing John Wayne Gacy could not plan was the way he got that way.
My dad was domineering in fact.
Yeah.
Also, it's very stern individual. My dad drank a lot, and when he drank a lot, yeah, he was abusive to my mother. And
Yeah, he was Leatherface.
But I
He was
never
also
found my dad was just loved him for what he stood for.
Maybe that's where it began to go wrong for John Gacy. He doesn't know, nor does he seem to care. He loses himself in his paintings. Why the skeleton?
This was done by request. Somebody requested a skull clown, and mostly the punk rockers and the undergrounders like that. So,
Never had to do a day in jail.
Christ. As I see him,
Kind of insane to think about it.
and it's monolithic because Christ, to me,
It's nice to kill multiple people and not have to.
this area is the
Have any consequences towards it?
and they've always stuck to me as a very child painting. And so I've done a series of high-ho series paintings. And this is a 1990 one. This is called High-Ho Around the Campfire. It's an original work. Walt Disney was the mentor for me because I've always enjoyed his creativity. And the seven dwarfs, if you actually look at all the faces, they represent the 7 different moods that most people can do.
Moods are are important to John Gacy. He has so many of them himself, angry mostly for his father and his victims, and especially a scene for the victims' families, who are constantly reminding him of his crimes.
Then one mother that gets on television all the time who thinks I should be given 33 injections. I think she ought to take 33 Valiants and go lay down. She was on Geraldo show and all these other shows talking about, I think it's Maori, I think is the name. Her Marine son. Her Marine son was so great, what the hell did he run away from home 12 times?
As callous and as cunning as he is, John Wayne Gacy talks about his victims tomorrow at 10. And then,
Walter.
The man who committed what may be the crime of the century. His name is John Wayne Gacy, convicted of killing 33 innocent people and destroying hundreds of lives. He's never talked to anyone about the case until tonight. His murder spree was first discovered on a cold December day. The first of his victims were found in a crawl space beneath his home. They were taken out one by one as the world watched. For 13 years, Gacy refused to talk. But tonight, he's breaking that silence, walking out from death row in Menard State Prison to speak one-on-one with Channel News. Walter Chapin. What Gacy had to say.
Quite a bit. Well, I spent 2.5 hours with John Gacy listening to a whole new story about his life. He was rambling and often but always.
He lived in Jacksonville.
13 years ago.
In that house.
Oh
yeah, him and
what
his name.
never did.
That guy?
Yes. They both lived in his house up in Jacksonville. I've been there. It's not like a boarding house now. That's so cool.
If they want to be convinced or brainwashed into what they believe, then fine and go ahead and kill me. But vengeance is why I say the Lord, because you will make somebody to do it.
Those are the words of John Wayne Gacy, pleading innocence from death row in Menard State.
Look, they got a little bit of home here as well.
After being convicted of his crime, the most notorious serial killer of our time.
When I see it,
What size are they?
picked up like these altar boys go on the street and slaughtered like flies.
But the jury didn't find it ludicrous. After barely 2 hours of deliberation, the verdict was murder by Gacy 33 times. 29 bodies buried in that house that was uncovered.
No, Hector, you cannot steal this painting right here. You cannot have it. I'm sorry.
Bodies covered with lime and encased in plastic. Dug up a few days before Christmas. Buried in the December cold, one after another after another. But despite all this evidence, he said he had proof he didn't do it. Here's one of dozens of examples of what he called proof.
I've taken 3.5 hours of proof there. And I'm just telling you my own thought. The last 1 month that I get in, it shows that I have no knowledge of the crime whatsoever. Never happened.
But this is where his attempt to change history, which is what he thinks will get him a new trial, begins to break down. There is no proof anywhere that he ever took truth serum. Now, it's not only a matter of physical evidence, it's a character issue as well. Many times during our interview, he tried to portray himself as a good guy, an ethical, hard-working family man. Here's how he describes himself as a father.
Loving and caring. I've always looked after myself, and even now.
What kind of values do you remember imparting to them?
The kind of value?
Strict with them?
No, not expected, a lot of things that my dad did, I refuse to do, because I don't think that I'm even hitting things from me, I don't believe in support of the child either. My dad is that if you're giving up the answer, you don't need to move because you didn't from anything good. You want anybody that knows, you see, first of all, you're basing this garbage on what you've heard of me.
And what the jury said, and what the courts of appeal have said. And the prosecutor who put him in jail said Gacy is a ruthless and sadistic killing machine. He knew exactly what he was doing. He planned it in advance. He carried it out, and he enjoyed it. And he admitted it. In fact, posted of it to the police. But now, 14 years later, he's denying it and talking to me about it. What does Prosecutor Kunkel think of that?
He's a desperate man. He's going to die in 2 years. He's going to be executed when the law is finally carried out. And he'll clutch at any straw.
2.5 hours of clutching at straws, cunning and manipulative denials. But if you listen carefully, you catch him slipping up. About John Bukovic, for instance, his second victim.
What happened to, what happened in the Bukovic case? Where was he picked up? And how did he get to the house and what happened with him?
I don't want to go into the other, the five that I know about, just take it that I did. Bukovic is not one that I killed, so I don't know nothing about him. Just a little bit that I know about him is that he was an employee of mine. See, when you look about this recall business, and
I'm not a prosecutor, John, but you just
I know you're not.
said
Wait a minute.
is not one that you killed, which suggests that maybe in fact there were others who did kill. No.
Okay, I'm sorry if I lived in the religion. No, strike that is wrong.
But it's seriously frightening. There are others.
You're drinking in the goofy? That's what I call Gacy. He likes Disney.
13 years ago, a jury deliberated for just 2 hours before finding John Wayne Gacy guilty of murdering 33 young men and boys. The evidence seemed clear. Gacy went to death row. But tonight in News Extra, Channel 2
It's creepy right here.